Welcome to the book of Philippians. For some of you, that's a new term. Philippians. What is that? Well, I'll tell you what it is. It is people from the town of Philippi. Philippi is a town of about 10,000 north of Greece on the Egnatian Highway, which is a main thoroughfare that people use for trade going to all roads lead to Rome. It did. And so it's a trading town. He's writing to the believers in Philippi. By the way, Philippi was not always Philippi. It used to be a town named the Fountains. A Greek term meant the fountains. But in 356 BC, Alexander the Great's father, Philip, named it after himself. So he's writing to believers in Philippi, and what you're going to find is the book is full of joy. Comments about joy and rejoicing in living and serving. And Paul is under house arrest in Rome as he's writing this. Now, let's put ourselves in the scene. You and I have decided that we have so much vacation time accrued that we may as well go on a trip. Let's do it. Let's go on vacation. Let's go to Rome. I've never been to Rome. Let's go to Rome. So we do. So days later, we are in Rome now, let's say. We're wearing our tunics, long robe with a sash tied and sandals. We're probably in a shaded marketplace looking at grapes and pomegranates and other fruits and vegetables. And as we're doing so, I look over and I say to you, isn't that's Timothy, the shy guy, the timid guy who sometimes has stomach problems? I think that is Timothy. Timothy! We call him, he comes over sheepishly. Hi, we hug. And we haven't seen him in a while. And he said, it's so good to see you. Did you know that Paul's here in town right now, and he's about to write a letter to you guys? I'm getting some goods for us. And we say, no, that's great. We'd love to see Paul. Can we see Paul? He says, come on, let's go see Paul. So we take off. It's getting dusk out. We're on our way to Paul's house on the edge of town with, as we walk, rocks and pebbles and sand and dirt crunch under our feet like earthy granola. We get there. Timothy opens the door, and inside it's a little dim. There's candlelights. It's candlelight throughout the space, and we see Paul is chained to a Roman guard. Chained to him! This guy's burly, the big gold plate, chest metal plate, the sword, the shield, the hat with the frilly red stuff on top. Intimidating looking guy, so it's a little weird to hug Paul, who we haven't seen in a while because he's chained to a Roman guard. So he invites us to sit down. Timothy puts some fruit and vegetables on the table. We're sitting on probably some animal skin, telling laying down on our elbow. And he tells us he's about to write to our brothers and sisters, believers in the town of Philippi. And tells us he is full of joy and rejoices to see us. That's the scene we're in rented house, as Paul's under house arrest, chained to a Roman guard. Enjoy.